Hi, everyone. I'm Abby. It's Friday, and we're coming to you live from Augusoft. I'm thrilled to have Lisa Salonek, our customer support supervisor, with us today. We're going to be asking Lisa a few questions, but if you have any questions for Lisa. Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Hi, Abby. I'm doing well.
Thanks for joining us today. I'll go ahead and get started. And the first question I have for you is, what are the most popular questions Lumens customers are asking about lately?
Well, lately, with all of the new releases that have come out, we're getting mostly questions about how to use the new features, turning them on, how do they work. That's number one. Number two now is, since everything's going online, how to get the links to the students in the most secure way so that people not registered don't get those links out. And another one, again, related to the same thing, is also using the online course providers. We're getting a lot of questions about setting up with World Education or ProTrain or You Got Class. And then still, which was a little surprising to us, still the same types of questions that we got before everybody was working from home, general questions about setting up classes, that types of things. So we're keeping busy.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure busier now than you were before, and I knew you were then.
Yes.
Well, that's awesome. So then what else has changed for you while working from home?
Well, one of the things with Augusoft, we've always worked from home, so the transition was pretty easy to move from the office to home. I did have to bring my desktop computer from my desk at the office. After a couple of weeks, it seemed that was the better way to go. We have our phones at my desk, so it's not as big as the office, but I got the same setup and can do all my work. One of the differences for our team has been that we're not sitting right next to each other. So we generally, the support team, we have worked in the office the whole time. And we can bounce things off of each other. When we're on the phone, we can hear each other, the conversation, and we could jump in or put it on speaker. Being at home, we had to learn how to work with that. We've learned to use Teams, putting ourselves on conference calls, but I'd say that's one of the biggest differences, is not being right next to each other to bounce things off. But Teams has been our go-to, or we've used Zoom a couple of times, and we're having a morning meeting, whereas in the office, we would have just said hi to each other and talked about what we were working on. Now we have to do a team call, and that's been working for us to stay connected. But we will even go on to Teams just to feel like we're next to each other. We sit on Teams and just talk back and forth, do our work sometimes, pick up phone calls, that way we can hear it. But it's working well. Took us a while to get in the groove, but I think we've got it now.
Well, good. I know our customers are very appreciative of all the support you provided them, and the fact that you've been able to work together as a group from home to continue to provide them with the support that they need. It definitely is interesting being at home, and I know what you mean about getting online just to feel like you're next to people. I mean, I used to get up and come and talk to you and ask you a simple question, where now I have to spend time, putting it into an email. And so we're all trying to just make it work. And
And I think one of the things for us, I noticed we are we can do our job seamlessly over the phone, but it's been nice to have a little bit less formal interaction with the customers too. They were all home and we're all home, so we've gotten to know customers a little bit more personally, just because we're all at home and not as much contact with other people. So that's been a really good part about the moving to home thing.
Well, that's good then. I guess everything has a silver lining, right? All right. Well, thank you, Lisa. And as a reminder for everyone, if you have questions for Lisa or anyone at Augusoft, please feel free to leave a comment below or send an email to info@augusoft.net, and we will answer them as soon as possible. Thanks for joining us today, and have a great weekend, and look forward to seeing everybody back here next Friday. Bye.
Bye, everyone.